Yo, what's going on, chat? Uh, Today, gonna be playing more Google Snake. Throwback to day one. Got the old house playing again. Um, the song's just a banger. Today, I'm gonna open with a topic, that I think has been relevant for the past 2 years. At least, being, people that only use AI. People that use AI for literally everything. Just literally everything. It is such an emerging issue. It's been a problem, I'd say, like mainstream for at least a year now. And it's really only getting worse. Many such cases of people like using AI for literally anything, like whatever they can get their hands on. So I was talking to my girlfriend the other day, and she has this girl in her class that was maintaining a 4.0 GPA up until last semester. So every semester she would end with an A in every single class, maintaining this 4.0 GPA. And you know, it's like holy cow, you're so smart, you're so like rigorous in your studies, like that's amazing, right? Well, last semester the class was just too tough, and ended up getting a B, or maybe a C it was actually. Well, regardless of what it was, she is no longer Miss 4.0. Very unfortunate for her. But not really actually, because like you might as well just give that 4.0 to ChatGPT, because that was really the only thing that was ever doing the work. My girlfriend was telling me that she sits behind her, right? She sits behind this girl, and they have this ethics class they need to take. It's an engineering degree, so they've got this ethics course, and they have a final project, like a presentation, and this girl, Miss 4.0, is just immediately, before anything else, putting the presentation outline and guide into ChatGPT. Just automatically. First thing she does, instinctually throwing it into ChatGPT, and getting responses, asking questions like, how should I paste this? What should I say here? Where should I add humor? And it's like, bro, what? Where should you add humor? Are you a fucking robot? Like, it's truly baffling to me, these people. Just constantly using AI to like supplement living their life, right? It's just, man, like, do humans really exist like that? And it's terrible, right? Because this girl had a 4.0 GPA completely made by ChatGPT. ChatGPT is going to be like an ever-growing issue, just inflating GPAs and like just doing the thinking for humans, right? Which is, I mean, if you clicked on this video, you'll probably agree that, I mean, it's truly horrendous to be doing that. When you offload thinking so much, you atrophy the thinking muscle, and like over time you just become like this brain rotted goon. I don't really know how else to put it. I don't think like all use of AI is bad, okay? If I said that, then I'd just be a complete hypocrite, because I have used my fair share of AI. I've had those days where the deadline is cinching down on me, and I absolutely by my own merit, cannot get an assignment done. So I resort to Mr. GPT to come help me out. And I will admit that in the past, I used to rely on that tactic a lot. I'm happy to say now that that habit has been it hasn't fully gone away, but it's been at least neutered. I'm no longer using ChatGPT for like basically every single homework assignment. Cal 3 and differential equations, that was pretty rough, bro. I needed it. Professor Leonard wasn't enough. That shit was hard. But I mean, like, I think asking ChatGPT for homework help is a far cry from asking ChatGPT where to put humor in a project about ethics. I guess to go a little deeper into what like the project would entail is like it's a project about where maybe like a company like in the engineering field went wrong with ethics. So my girlfriend had talked about it, and they've discussed stuff like the Ford Pinto had its gas cap in the back. All right, with the horses, it had the gas cap in the back. And the issue is that because the gas cap was in the back, and it wasn't like there wasn't like a proper safety or something. I don't fully know the details. It would, if there was a collision, if somebody like rear-ended the Pinto, it would explode. The gas in the tank would explode, and it was brutal, it was deadly. But Ford company at the time estimated a human life to be worth about $200. The part that would replace the part that would fix this this like faulty engineering cost about $11. But they estimated that spending so much money fixing the car would cost more than just paying out the damages. And they were actually right. So they never actually fixed the car when they could have. Because it just ultimately cost less for them. They were right in their calculations. They didn't have to shell out as much money for the like paying for people's deaths than they would have if they had replaced the part, which is crazy. I mean, that's super unethical. Just absolutely insane. Right? And so I feel like it's such a slap in the face to then ask ChatGPT where the appropriate time to put humor in it is in like a presentation like that. These presentations not necessarily going to be about the Pinto, right? But it's gonna be similar. Like, it's gonna be of similar weight, of similar gravity. And it's just crazy. It's just so crazy, right? I personally want to decrease my use of large language models, ChatGPTs, Claudes, all those kinds of things. Since it doesn't feel good like offloading all the thinking onto an AI model. The most I use AI for homework now is usually just checking. I'll do like a question on my own, and then I'll like throw it into ChatGPT and be like, okay, solve this question, and then I'll check like if my answer is correct or not. And I think that's a more appropriate use of AI. You can talk about the logistics of like the water consumption and stuff. I'm aware of the water and energy consumption, but also, like, you know, it's a free tool. It's hard to use. Okay, I'm not a great person. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not infallible, as I stated earlier. But at least I'm not asking ChatGPT where to put the humor in my essay is. Because I mean, that's just absurd. That pissed me off. Especially people who are using ChatGPT to gain merit that they normally otherwise wouldn't have. It's just a little gross. Yeah. I don't know, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Curious to hear what the masses have to say. If you have any similar experiences, or any of the other sort. I have pretty mixed feelings on AI, admittedly. However, I think the one thing that we can all agree on, again, is asking ChatGPT where to put humor in your essay or presentation is pretty stupid. That's just crazy. All right. So, yeah, I think I'll probably leave the video here. Sorry for no upload yesterday. Was a little busy, a little preoccupied. I didn't actually get home until like 11:30. I probably could have gone home earlier, but didn't actually end up doing that. I was thinking about maybe doing a double upload today to make up for it, but I'm gonna just leave it at this one. I don't know how things are gonna emerge with the winter storm that's coming. I'm hoping that I keep power and stuff. If all else fails, my family does have a generator, so I'll probably have access to my computer. I got Monday off school. They canceled it, which I'm not super pleased about, honestly. I'm really excited to be doing one of my classes. I have a lab period on Mondays, and it's with a professor that I really like, but with school canceled, I'm not gonna be able to go to lab, so that makes me a little sad. But it's also a day off school, so I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. Oh wait, do I live this? Oh my god, I'm a genius. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, chat.